Hi, welcome back to Mountain Jim Card Collectibles. So I ran across a post today on X, and honestly, I wasn't sure if it was the real deal or not, because it almost seems too good to be true, at least from my point of view, because, I'm just such a big fan of Michael Rubin and Topps Fanatics, you know me. But anyway, let's go over this together and let's try and figure this out. So here I am looking at this 2025-2026 Topps NBA Chrome Basketball Trading Card Mega Box. And if you look, it says Chase Exclusive Blue X-Fractors. You can see that right there. I've seen that on the boxes. I didn't really think much of it, like I'd ever buy a mega box, that's for the people who want to throw their money down the shithole. But hey, I'm not going to stop you. If you really need those numbered kind of base card, parallel Cooper flag cards, you're going to do what you're going to do. But the thing about those blue X-Fractors is this post on X. And this comes from Card Purchaser. It's just posted on January 13th, 2026. It says, email from a reply from Topps Chrome NBA Mega Boxes. Dear Topps Collector, we are reaching out to provide you with additional information regarding the 2025-2026 Topps Chrome Basketball Mega Box. The box states Chase Exclusive Blue X-Fractors. Unfortunately, this is a print error on the packaging. While blue X-Fractors are not included in this product, base X-Fractors are available. This information is accurately reflected on the odds page on Topps.com. We sincerely apologize for any confusion this may cause and appreciate your understanding. Thank you for your continued support. Okay, well, a mistake or false advertising. That's the issue here, that I see. I mean, everyone's going to see the blue X-Fractors, and then they just throw more base X-Fractors in. Why? Because it's retail? I've said it before. There is no need for retail products. Retail products are just the garbage bin for, the high-quality Topps product. I can't prove that, but I've seen so many people rip into these Topps retail products, and I'm as unimpressed as ever. And I know they try to hype them up to make themselves feel better, but I just feel like it's a total joke, So anyway, let's get into some of the replies on this. Every year, every set, and the same issues. Fanatics is crap. Give the licenses back to a real company, Panini. Fanatics prints cards like they print their apparel and merchandise. Cheap, with minimal QA, and optimizing for bottom line versus the collector experience. Well, let's face it, Panini has a black eye in that department too. Shilling out, their bullshit patches that they just go to Dick's and, hack and slash some jersey up, and throw it in a car. I get it. Fanatics really is a true shit show. It's greed on steroids, It's pump, 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 and dump, It's, hey, let's keep financing Michael Rubin's billion-dollar lifestyle, so he can fly around the world at least 50 million times a year in his Learjet or whatever the hell he does, Besides just totally screwing over, collectors like me. Nice false advertisement by Topps. That's what I called it too. I mean, this is like almost too good to be true. I mean, those boxes are everywhere. It says that everywhere. I've seen that at least a million times, with the blue X-Fractors. And it's a total shit show. It's not even there. I mean, it's just to get people to buy a lousy product that's not worth anything. It's not just small print on the back of the box. It's plaster on the front as a selling point. Yeah. I mean, if anything, pull the licensing. Pull the licenses, NBA. Oh, yeah, you're the NBA. You don't give a shit about your fans or collectors. I get that, too. Topps has been playing too many games lately. Do you think? It's listed multiple times in the box. Well, I mean, he did the same thing I did. I just went to Target and like, there it is, man. Those blue X-Fractors that are just base X-Fractors. Look at the odds, Topps says. Look at the odds. Well, maybe you guys shouldn't be printing that bullshit on there, you know. I know they likely did it on purpose. Why would they do that on purpose? Now, I can't prove they did it on purpose, okay? But, you know, if you have a shitty product, you have to hype it up with something. I guess even if it's not even really in it, you know. So that's the way I view it. At FTC needs to investigate, at Topps and at Fanatics, Section 5 of the Federal Trade Commission Act. It's illegal to engage in unfair or deceptive acts or practices in or affecting commerce. Misrepresenting blue X-Fractors in 2025-2026 Chrome Basketball Megas is false advertising. Yeah, I keep saying that. I mean, that's what I thought too. It's just like, and listen, do you guys maybe need to hire an editor? I used to be a journalist. I'm an editor. Hell, I could do it for you. Oh yeah, that's probably not about editing. It's about getting people to buy into the bullshit now, isn't it? And false advertising for a $90 a box product that doesn't exist for a color match to the top rookie. SMH, these people need competition. Licensing needs given to all card manufacturers ASAP. Yes, I would agree. And I don't mean to be sticking up for the junk wax era, but guess what? I guess I kind of am. The junk wax era, I guess, was made for people like us, you know, people that can't afford, you know, $80, $90, $100 boxes with false advertising on them. I would like to have more companies with licensed product. I like Leaf. Give them a license. I like Upper Deck. Give them a license, you know. I even like Wildcard. Give them a license, man, you know. I mean, it would just be so nice to see Topps Fanatics, you know, heading on down the road. I thought those were super rare or something, no? We just have to slap it on the box and then say we made a mistake. It was a printing error. Was it? Was it really a printing error? You know, I mean, if you really want to live by that code, I mean, literally every wrong thing that someone does or a company does, it's all just printing errors. These are all just errors. I mean, it's just another error. Garbage. Maybe take $10 off your unprecedented $80 mega boxes. Yeah, frauds. Yeah. Maybe, you know, make them affordable. Cut them down to $30. That's about what they're worth. I've seen too many ripped open. They're not worth $80. They're really not, you know, even worth, I'd say $50. That's super legal in the UK. That's something to think about, too. I'm not sure how many of these boxes he has floating around in Europe or the EU, but they have such strict, you know, laws on commerce. Boy, this could really bite him in the ass if the EU gets involved. I'm not sure, you know, if there's a lot of these boxes floating around over there, but he's arguing that this was, like it says here, a printer. I mean, come on. I've been a journalist, you know. I mean, if that was a printer and there was a copy editor, let's face it, there's a copy editor getting fired right now. I just don't really know, you know. I mean, a printer, that's what they're saying. And I just think it's total bullshit, you know. And if it truly is a printer, then if you guys are doing such a bad job, you deserve to get your licensing pulled. Because let's face it, you don't know what you're doing. If you guys don't even know how to read English, you know, maybe it's time to shut it down. But we all believe you can read English. Most of us believe that this was intentional false advertising on a product that you're not willing to give, you know, good quality blue X-Fractors in. Just saying it. And a lot of other people feel it too, you know. I mean, Michael Rubin would never watch my show. Why would he? I mean, I am like one of the biggest Michael Rubin trolls out there at this point. He's the guy who's ruined the hobby. He's the guy that took working class people and took more stuff away from them, you know. So I would argue that this is false advertising. I think this needs to go to court. I'm not sure where it can go to court, but I feel like everyone who bought this product, boy, especially Striker Breaks, man. I mean, he's bought so much of these mega boxes. I mean, come on, you guys deserve compensation. Anyway. How do you feel about this? I mean, do you feel like this was intentional, or do you think this was just another, error by a copy editor? But honestly, if they're doing such a bad job on their packaging to where they're just shilling out false advertising, pretending that they're just print errors and pointing, go look at the odds, it's just not good enough for me. They need to do a better job at what they're selling. And if they have products that they're trying to sell that aren't very good, so they have to false advertise different things on those boxes, then maybe just shut the whole thing down, Because most people agree that, these retail mega boxes are too expensive anyway, I've seen so many people rip them open and they're typically skunked, or given maybe one parallel or maybe one numbered card. It's just not worth it, But to have them, hype it up with these blue X-Fractors that aren't even in the product, all you get is just more base. I mean, why not just hype up the base? Because they know better. If they put base X-Fractors on there, no one's going to care about that. These guys know what they're doing. And so I feel like this is just deceitful. I can't prove that. I can't prove this is false advertising because they can just say it's a printer, But come on. I mean, if it truly was a printer, don't you think they would have got it right out of the gates? This leaves such a bad feeling in my stomach. It's just like, ugh. But anyway, I'd like to thank my subscribers. Thank you for watching. As you know, I'm not monetized. And I'd like to thank my viewers. If you haven't subscribed, just click that subscription button. So anyway, leave some comments. Comments are awesome. I hope you have a great day. I'm out of here. Bye.